What's going on at Manchester City? Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Legend Knows Football TV. Today, we just want to talk about Manchester City and what's going on there. Because this is not the Man City we got used to in recent years. It seems like, you know, when a product has an expiry date, it seems like that's what's happening to Manchester City. They are busy reaching the end, and the football philosophy that Pep Guardiola has created since coming in at Manchester City is expiring. It's falling behind, it's failing to prevail against opposition. Teams have figured out how to play against Man City. The philosophy that he brought in has gone full cycle, and it's time for him to change his ways of doing things. Is it then that bears another question? Is it the way that he sets up the team, the way that they should play, or is it the players that he has assembled? Because let's be fair, Kevin De Bruyne was an essential part of Manchester City's success in recent years, but he's gone. Obviously, Guardiola tried to bring in Reinders and Jerky and who else did he bring in recently? Ain't Nuri, but it seems like nothing is working since last season. I remember after when Pep Guardiola came into Man City, I think Joe Hart was the goalkeeper, and he immediately replaced Joe Hart with Claudio Bravo because he wanted to play out from the back. That's the philosophy that Guardiola came in with at Man City, and he believed it. And the first season, as you will see, the first season Guardiola finished third. He finished third in the league. But after that, you can see immediately the type of football that City started playing became so dominant that he went back to back winning the title. Finished second again in 1920 season, and then won the 4 consecutive titles with City. I think it's the first club in the history of English football to do that. Back to back to back to back. But then last season came. And everything just started going wrong for Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. The defense started leaking majorly. Getting the goals, when Haaland came in during I think it was 23-24 season, he just hit the ground running. And now Haaland is still a goal scoring machine, but he's not as prolific as he was when he came and broke all those records in the league. Now the question is, again, that I'm referring to, what's going on at Manchester City? Is Pep Guardiola finally being exposed in terms of the type of coach that he is? Because when he was at Barca, he had Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta with Busquets in the midfield. Puyol, what's that other guy's name? Piqué. He had Dani Alves, Jordi Alba, David Villa was also there. Guardiola had every team that he was coaching. He never it was never like, I understand that as a coach, you you employ your tactics onto the team and they perform in relation to what you tell them to do. But with Messi, Messi is just Messi. He went to Bayern. Bayern is just a dominant force in the German game, in the German league. So we can't actually say that he went and he changed the league there. Fine, he came to England and he started this dominance with this type of football, but he also inherited a good team. Fast forward, most of the players that he had are now gone, and it's time for him to rebuild. But the rebuilding process doesn't seem to go very smooth as of late. So my question is, if you want to join the conversation, just leave a comment and tell me what your thoughts are on the current situation at Manchester City. Is it the coach that's the problem? His tactics? Has Manchester City reached that point where clubs slowly have adapted to countering the way they play because of, as you've seen lately, that the way PSG press from the front, when everyone presses as a unit, playing out from the back against PSG, the likes of PSG and other teams that utilizes this press system, it's tough. It's going to be, and this recent loss that they had against Tottenham Hotspurs, 2-0. Thomas Frank has been at Tottenham only a couple of months now, and he's dominating a Manchester City team. He's dominating a Manchester City team. A team that Pep Guardiola has been coaching for how many seasons? How many seasons has he been there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seasons. Guardiola is really struggling. And that's for the rest of us to take advantage of, to expose him. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Road to 50 subscribers continues. What is going on at Manchester City? That's the question of the day. Do you think Manchester City will become better and become the old City that we know of, or will they just keep on regressing and regressing? Leave a like, subscribe, comment, all of that jazz. Have a nice day and God bless.